Hello twin flames and welcome to the DM to DF reading for Wednesday. Super powerful messages coming through today. The masculines preparing for you, getting ready for you, and they're on the way. So I'm going to use the Divine Masculine 101 deck because this really gets into their head, in their heart and how they're really feeling about you. And I'm going to bring in the magical messages from the fairies too. So thank you, angels. What do the masculines want to say to the feminines today? What do the masculines want to share with you and say to you? Wow, only 2 cards coming out, very powerful. What do the masculines want to say to you today, Divine Feminine? Here we go. So he's saying to you, children. I want children with you. I want you to be the mother or the father to my children. I want to bring our children together. I want to be a child with you, which means he wants to connect with these, energy of excitement and adventure and power. So this is about tapping in with the true self. It's like he's saying to you, you make me feel alive. You make me feel like a child again, like I can achieve anything again. It's like he's looking at you and he's saying, you bring magic into my life. The way a child sees the world as magical and exciting and wonderful and like anything is possible. It's like he's saying with you, anything can happen. I can achieve anything when I'm with you. I can be anyone when I'm with you. I can do anything when I'm with you. You bring out that part of me that I have been repressing for too long. So he wants to embrace that with you. And I do feel for some of you, this is definitely about children in the future. So if that's what you've been wanting, and when I'm connecting with the masculine right now, they're giving me again this itchy energy. So I feel the masculines may be itching today. You may be connecting with that because they're itching for change. They may be itching for a family. They may be itching to sort things out around their karmic situation to make sure their children are okay so they can make the change they need to make. So they're itching to be a child again. So this means, starting again, starting over. That's what the masculine is craving. The masculine may feel very old right now, drained, tired, and he wants to live. He just doesn't want to live his life. Get up in the morning, go to work, go to bed, eat, sleep, repeat. He wants to live. He wants to thrive. He wants to wake up in your arms and fall asleep with you at night and feel excited about his life and make plans with you and do things with you and, enjoy life with you. He wants to live. And he says your connection with children is part of your life's purpose. So it's part of his life purpose to connect with his inner child, to be free, to raise his vibration. And this is the message coming through intuitively. So if this card is saying something else to you, then trust what you're feeling about it. Because this is definitely saying for some of the masculines, they have a life purpose to be fathers or mothers. They will have children in their life now, or they'll be bringing children into this life. They have come here to do that, to be an example of light. And when the masculines become the change that they want to see, they inspire. They inspire others. They inspire not only their own children, but the children of the world. Each generation. And we're all children of the world. We're all children of God. So this is also about having an impact. What the masculines do now will have an impact on, everyone in the world because the masculine has a higher purpose too. So it's like he's saying to you, I'm here for a reason to inspire and heal and help the world and to help future generations. He's saying I'm scared of being alone. And that's the inner part of his inner child he's healing. So I'm also seeing this as, they're giving me seal. Okay, the word seal. Now, seals are an animal, and they can kind of move forward, kind of in divine timing. This is what they're showing me intuitively. So if you start seeing seals, sea lions or seals, they are moving towards you, okay, even if it's gradual, because they're healing a childhood wound from their inner child of being alone. So the masculines may have been, abused or abandoned in a previous lifetime, in childhood, even by a karmic partner or a friend, and it's hurt them deep. So they're healing wounds around that. And, the thing the masculine doesn't want is to be with you, Divine Feminine, and then you to leave it. Not that you would, because this is about permanent union. Permanent union is when you are together no matter what, and nothing can break that. And that's really what you have anyway in spiritual truth. The physical kind of advancement of that is just a bonus. The physical manifestation of that is just a bonus. You already have union in spiritual truth. But the masculine is saying to you, I'm healing my childhood wounds about abandonment and of being alone. I'm scared of being alone. He's afraid of, facing sometimes his own truth. But he's afraid of living his life without you. And that's the real message coming through. I want to be myself with you. So sometimes he feels very alone because he isn't able to be himself. And it doesn't matter if he's surrounded by a room full of people or a karmic partner or his own children, or he's struggling to be himself and he feels alone. We can be surrounded by people, but if we're not being our true self, we feel alone. We feel misunderstood. We feel like we're not being heard, or, we're not being true to ourselves. We're living a lie. We're wearing a fake mask, and that's what he's been doing. And he's saying to you, I'm scared of being alone. I want to be myself. I want to be myself with you. I want to be the child that I am inside and start again. So it's like you're giving him the opportunity to start again, to be reborn, to have the opportunity to live the life he's always wanted to live. So that's why he feels like a child with you in your presence, because he does feel vulnerable and scared and sometimes a bit jealous and curious about what you're doing. And, he looks up to you too, the way a child can look up to someone. As a child, we may look up to an adult or, a hero. And you are your masculine's hero too. He sees you as the light, everything he wants to be, because he sees you being yourself. And if he's wearing a mask, if he's hiding himself, he gets very afraid of that. But he looks at you and you inspire him. He says, I can be anyone because you're who you are. I can be whatever I want to be. I can be like you. So this is also reminding you, Divine Feminine, that your masculine sees you as a light, as a muse, as a guide, as an inspiration, as a light worker. So all you have to do is shine bright and be yourself, and everything else will work out, because love conquers all. So the message here is the masculine is saying, like a child, remember, I'm being reborn. That's why he's innocent. That's why it's best to forgive, because forgiveness heals and leads to union. Your masculine is your greatest teacher, but they are also innocent because they are learning and healing and growing to become the healer, to become healed enough to heal others. So remember that message. So he's saying, I'm healing childhood wounds about being alone. I feel alone because I'm not being myself. I can be myself with you, and I'm ready for a life with you where I can feel that way and be myself, be the person I come here to be, the person I was as a child when I wasn't afraid of being myself. Who is this person I've grown up to be? I need to change, and that's what he's saying to you today. I hope this helps. Have a great day, and I'll see you soon.